What's going on, guys? This is Baltmatrix here, and today we are taking a look at Kamen Rider Drive TK-04 tire set. We have 3 different tires for you today: Cement, Mad Doctor, and Dream Vegas. So let's open them up and take a look at the tires on Drive Type Speed and Drive Type Wild. First up is Cement, aka Spin Mixer. This is in the show. It's only appeared once or twice, and it's super heavy, a massive chunk of tire that launches pieces of cement out of it as it spins. It's probably the most boring one of the set. It's just a solid piece of plastic with some detailing, and that's about it, though it does feel chunkier than the other tires. On Speed Type Drive, it looks Spin Mixer. On Speed Type Drive, Spin Mixer looks, okay. It just looks like a gray sash instead of a black one. The biggest complaint I have about this tire is the seam running straight through the middle. That really isn't very aesthetically pleasing. On Type Wild, though, I think Spin Mixer works a lot better. It just works better with his color scheme. Though still, that seam right down the middle, really kind of unsightly. I think Spin Mixer is probably the weakest one out of this set. Let's face it, if these things were sold as one-offs, nobody would buy this. Next up is Mad Doctor, and the tire itself is really neat. It's got this little oscilloscope thing going here, or I can't remember what the device is that reads heartbeats, but that's straight around the tire. I think that's a very neat touch. And then the piece that pops off is a portable little defibrillator, which I think is really cool, even though in the show it is said to be causing the patient receiving the healing incredible excessive amounts of pain. But I do appreciate the fact that it's a little defibrillator. Now, if it was a real defibrillator, or in this case it looks more like a stethoscope, but if it was a real defibrillator, then it would have 2 paddles, not 1. On Type Speed, I think Mad Doctor works really well. I genuinely like this. The white and the red work with the overall aesthetic of the figure. Plus, I think the tire just works well on the figure as well. Though it looks like he's going to go give somebody an interview right now, not save their life. Oh well. Still, it works. It also works on Type Wild, but a little less so. The white really pops and is kind of contradictive to the rest of the styling of the figure and the coloring of the figure, though it's not bad. And finally, the reason why you buy the set. Dream Vegas. Comes with 3 different tires, one of which will connect to the riders, and then the other 2 are used for funsies. So the primary use is supposed to be for these double coin shields. But that's not where the fun comes into play. Oh no. Even though he's holding onto the shields, he's not really holding onto them very tightly. I had a really hard time getting his hands to grab onto these things. No, that's not why you buy Dream Vegas. You buy Dream Vegas to do this. So, to stack them up, and to make him look utterly ridiculous. I love this. This is so stupid. Only the outer 2 tires really spin all that well, but you can spin the inner part of the tires. You have to grab the little gold pieces here and flick them. It's not easy, but you can do it. But who cares? This is just awesome. It's so stupid. And it's actually in the show. This appears in the show. And it looks wonderfully ridiculous. And here's Dream Vegas with Wild. Now, that's not all that you can do with this. The one other thing that you could do that I really like to do is just peg in Drive Speed Type out here, and then maybe equip him with something like a sword or the gun when it comes out with Technique. So you could definitely have some fun with this. And I have a feeling that we're going to have some real fun when Technique comes out because he's going to be having the tire go straight across the shoulders. So that means the head is going to disconnect. So we could just have a head sticking off wild. So there's this, and this is probably the greatest combination we are going to see. Overall, the TK-04 set is just okay. Mad Doctor isn't bad at all. Cement is just a complete waste of plastic, in my opinion. But Dream Vegas is freaking awesome. So technically, we have 5 different tires here. Just 3 of them are part of one tire set. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video review of Kamen Rider Drive TK-04. As always, I am Baltmatrix, asking you to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you next time.